Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and today we're back with the Honda CB77 SuperHawk. Actually, a part stash from it. Let's get into it. Tracy, a friend of mine, we went to his hidey hole that he has all his SuperHawk parts in. Rummaging through a buddy's SuperHawk stash to find the pieces and parts to put the SuperHawk back together. Think we'll find it. Basically a container out in the middle of the woods, and we've got a side cover for the key side, which is awesome. We're missing that. We have, this is the gasket headlight for the headlight bucket for the Speedo. Have a chain guard, and it's going to need a little bit of work, so we're going to repair it here and here. No worries. Better than the one we have, because we don't have one. Got some side covers. It needs a little bit of work. We've got to get this screw out of here, and we've got to do a little bit of work down here, but I'm not too worried. That's covered by that. So all the good bits are not going to, all the good parts are good. Another knee pad, and then another side cover. This one just has a little ding right here. It needs to be cleaned up. A little ding that we're going to beat on it right now to see if we can get that out. Just to be 100% clear, I am not a metal worker. I own a hammer and dolly set, which doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. It just means I'm not afraid to to beat the metal till it looks better than what it did before. And this one right here, it has this little ding in it right here. Is it going to be perfect with me doing it? Probably not. Will it be better than what it is right now? Probably. That's what we're looking to do. Looking to get a little bit better. I'll give you an example. Right in here, there's one right in here that you can barely see. It's right in there. And again, I beat on it a little bit until I get tired of beating on it, and then I go back to doing something else. And that's all I'm looking to do here. Can I make it better than what it is? I think I can. Let's get at it. Again, not a metal worker. Do not even play one on TV. I just happen to own some things. If there are some tips and tricks of what I should be doing to do it better, please let me know in the comments below. But that's better already. It's got that deep little ping right there. So let me see if I can get that out. Gotta be able to see it. It's like right there, right there. I don't like using this guy, but it's getting there. It's a little better. Try. That's the reason why they give you all these hammers in here, because you don't know which one to use. That one may have done it. Oh, we're getting close. We're still going to have that little chip in the chrome right there where it's hitting this, but I think I can get a little bit better. Right here. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. It's got the dent is not as deep, but it's better. Let's see if I can put it on this. Let's see if I can put it right here and kind of smack on it a little bit. Getting there. It's getting there. We're getting close. You can barely see it now. It's right there. Let's see if I can get a little bit more. A little bit more. Just a little, then I can go a little bit more. Doing it here, this has a little pad on it, so it gives me a little bit of give. It's almost gone. And guys, there are people that do this professionally that know what they're doing. I'm just banging on this thing till the dent comes out. hitting the right spot. Got it a little too much, but that's why you got a hammer for the other side. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm about to stop because if I go any more, I'm really not going to like it. That, I think, is going to be where we say enough is enough. When you look on it straight like this, still a little bit, but it's nowhere near. And look, from right there, the right angle, you can catch it, but that's not too bad considering where it was before. So let me catch you up to what we have going on with the SuperHawk. I had to add a tab right here for the chain guard because this one was missing. So the chain guard is being painted right now, and I'll show you that as soon as it's finished. And then now what we get to work on is, this is the knob for the side cover, because we got the side covers painted. The paint for the side covers came in. So those are painted, but this guy snapped off when it had a captured nut that held it in place, and it snapped off. So now I get to make a new one. So I just have to put that with that. So we'll give it a go. And then we'll check this one on the other side for the key side to see if it's long enough or if it's too long. And if it's too long, then we'll shorten it. Okay guys, here's the one fixed, repaired. You can see I cut it and welded it back together. It is pretty square. So that's one. We'll get on shortening the other one so we can make it work. Okay, here's the other knob that we have to do, and you can see I've got a line here, and I've got to take out about that much out of it so it can be more this size instead of the size that it is. So I'm going to cut it off, and then we'll weld it back together. Here's the second knob. We got it sorted, welded, shortened. Now they're both the same length. This one's going to get a coat of paint. So I've had the handlebar stays soaking in some Evaporust for a little while. So, and the hardware. So we're going to see how clean they came out. Let's see what they look like. Let's just rinse this stuff off. And let's see what they look like. Not too bad. I just like to rinse off that Evaporust because it can get kind of sticky if you let it dry on. And then just use a little brush. It's easier with these old heads to just scrub them on the brush. You saw how quickly we went from an ugly motorcycle to one that looks pretty good, but then it's all these little things that make a difference. And sometimes it's easier to clean this once you get it back on the bike. Yeah, it's not too bad. Working our way around. I said we're not doing a nuts and bolts restoration because we're not refinishing these things. We're just taking them apart, cleaning them, putting them back on, because I think sometimes that's all that. Could this one be replaced? Could a couple of these be replaced? Yeah, but it's not what we're doing here. But these look pretty good, right? It'll totally work for what we're doing. I think it'll be perfect. Let's put it back on. Okay, so we're pulling these off because I've got another solution. And I'd rather save these that Howard made. Okay, so we had picked up these pipes from a buddy of mine. They were on a SuperHawk before. They're aftermarket pipes. but I think they'll fit. I think they fit in the look of this. I'll have to make a bracket going from here to that one. So I'll just do that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Yeah, I think these will be good. At least they're shinier. And the thing is I didn't want to leave these on. They're more important to me to have them on the shelf than to just go with this bike. And I think these will fit for what we're doing. And somebody, whoever gets this bike, they can then go out and get the original exhaust. Okay, before I go to the other side to work on it, we've got the side cover on. We have the knob holding the side cover on. The only thing we're missing from this side is the chain guard, which is outside with the paint drying. And then I've got to do a bracket for the exhaust. And then I believe this side is complete. Okay guys, here's where we are. Current state of the CB77 SuperHawk. You can see right here, we cleaned up this hardware. Now it's a much better presentation sitting right here. You don't have, even though this one is still, the chrome is missing, it just looks better. I mean, if you just take and clean up the hardware, it makes such a difference. We still have some work that we have to do up around here. You see this guy needs to be cleaned up. All of this needs to be cleaned a little bit more. We'll clean up these and that'll make a much better presentation. Once we get paint, again, tomorrow is gonna arrive so we can repaint the headlight bucket, and we've got to wet sand and paint the tank, and then we'll be good to go on that. Our exhaust on, which, let me know in the comments down below if you like it or you don't like it. Just a hint, it's probably gonna stay, but you can let me know your comments. I'm okay with it either way. So we did have to add a tab right here so we can mount the chain guard. We were missing one up front, so we added that, which makes a difference. Again, it's really starting to come together. This is the time in the project to where big changes stop happening. We're 5 days into this and it's pretty much going to look like this forever. We're not going to see big changes. We've already made all the big changes. I'm gonna repaint the tank. It's gonna look better, but for you guys, it's gonna look the same. Same thing with the headlight bucket. The headlight bucket is gonna look better, but for you guys, it's gonna look the same. Like I said, it's all the little things down this part of the project that consume time and energy, but you don't see big change, you don't see big payoffs for it. For instance, this guy having to do that, having to build the knobs, right? Having to shorten them to put on. Once I get this tank painted and then allow it to cure and allow it to dry, we're gonna put fuel in this thing and we're gonna ride it. We already know it runs, and so now we just have to get to that next point. The only other thing that I need to do is I'll have to pull off this side and adjust the kickstart spring so I get the whirl out. Now it's just all the little things to make it better. Guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're in the subscribing mood, just wander on over to our friends, Brickhouse Builds, Gold Guy, Moto Mango, Ace Cafe Bikes, Mile Zero Racers, Plan B Motos, Pete's Classic Cycle, and Lady Moto Bang, and give those guys a subscribe too. And be sure to check out Two Wheels and Deals. Casey is a great friend, and Two Wheels and Deals allows you to buy and sell motorcycles, motorcycle parts, just connecting buyers and sellers. It's free to list, free to buy, no cost, classifieds just for you. And just a small tidbit about Casey is he is racing a bike at, if you follow the Bonneville Salt Flats and the races that they do out there, he's running a 99cc two-stroke supercharged, so hoping to set a land speed record is what he's hoping to do. So, and he's got a side gig, Two Wheels and Deals. So give it a shot, check it out, see what's out there, and then just even looking around helps it out. Share it with somebody else. So again, guys, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day.